This Deadlock build guide for Graves will teach you how to be an objective destroyer that can fast farm the jungle and eventually be a tank and a nuker at the same time. Now, this build guide is comprised of 3 parts. The first part is the build guide, the items, and the skill order and why they are mathematically the best at every part during the match. Secondly is how Graves works, how her skills interact, and how you'll be playing as her. And finally, a full game with live commentary so you can see how it all comes together, how it's played, your thought process as you play, and what you should and should not be doing when you're in the lane phase, the mid game, and etc. Let's get into it. Before I talk about the build, I'm going to show you how to get it on your own game client. Go to the build browser, click the public tab here, search Swole into the box. You'll see Swole Benji YT Fast Farm Split Push Tank Nuker. Click the heart icon, and then that will put it under my builds, then click Use Selected Build. Once you've done that, click the Queue Build button, make sure that you have Auto Queue Selected Build at game start, and Auto Buy items when within range of the shop, and what that does is whenever the item can be purchased, it will light up here in this box, and when you go near the item shop, it will buy it automatically for you. If you cannot find the build guide, go to Settings, go to Language, go to Alternate Hero Build Language, and select English, and it should show up. If it still doesn't, go to Build Browser, and then the build code is 511672. With that, you should be able to find it, and if not, just copy what's on screen, I'm sorry. Let's get into the items now. Starting off with Graves, we are going pure defensive items because all we're going to be doing is running up and securing and stealing souls, which means we have to be kind of close to left-click it with our auto-aim weapon, the Teacher. So we're going to go extra health, stamina, boots. These build into items we use later. Now, Graves is pretty dangerous, sneakily dangerous, and we want to make sure that her weapon damage is high enough so that we can just hold left-click on people and really punish them good. So we're going to get Extended Magazine, Close Quarters, and Titanic Magazine right away. Then we're going to get Intensifying Magazine and Opening Rounds. And by the time that you buy these, it should be around 8 minutes into the game. You might have more, you might have less, but 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes is, like, if you're doing terrible, you'll have this at 10 minutes, which is usually the end of lane phase. These things will make your left click absolutely deadly, and as long as you're landing grasping hands on the enemy, you should get some kills, maybe, maybe not. It really depends on your elo, your rank, your lane partner. There's a lot of variables, but by having these items around this time, maybe about 10 minutes, you're going to have Essence Theft maxed out. And what this does is it attaches to an additional target. So you have a pseudo ricochet already that does not suffer damage mitigation. And with these specific exact items, you will be able to jungle medium camps very quickly with just your weapon. Then we specialize in all of our necromancer abilities here. Compress cooldown will be put on your ultimate, Borrowed Decree. We go into high movement and mobility so we can roam the entire map, gank, jungle, lane push, whatever we need, with enduring speed, fortitude, and stamina mastery. Then we go Duration Extender, which is also on your ultimate. Superior Duration, Superior Cooldown. This helps all of your abilities. Into Transcendent Cooldown, into Refresher. The reason we get Refresher early is you want to either split push 2 different lanes, or you want to double down and double dip ghouls on one lane because everyone's team fighting on another lane. And double ghouls will take out Spirit Walkers. There should not be any towers up, just the walkers by this stage of the game. Hopefully, depending on your rank and situation. But this allows you to double dip in double gravestone. And if you set up a base of operations and someone invades it, you are fully equipped to fully defend it. You have tons of damage. You have double gravestones with double ghouls. And your Borrowed Decree will be maxed out by now. So you get a lot of ghouls. And if you hold someone down in a grasping hands, they're not going to kill the ghouls in time. They're going to blow up and die. It is the funniest thing ever. All right? Now, besides that, we build into damage. Boundless Spirit, very nice. But Echo Shard is when we can truly fight other people and just delete their health. Assuming your Jar of Dead does not bug out, because it sometimes will. But you're going to basically throw Grasping Hands, Jar of Dead, Echo Shard, Jar of Dead, and hold left click, and anyone at this stage of the game dies. Now, at this point, you're also going to get Infuser, and you're going to pop this when you're in a pretty hard fight. This, combined with the previous combo, will fully heal you, assuming they don't have Spirit Burn or other ways to mitigate your healing, alright? After that is escalating exposure into spirit burn for way more damage. This secures your kills when they run away, because they will, or they break all your skulls and they're burning. This just helps you get those kills. Now you're also going to get witch mail. Witch mail is absolutely busted on Graves, because Graves' her strongest fighting ability is her cooldowns. If she can get grasping hands up, if she can hit you with jars of dead, and if she can spam her ultimate, it's literally over, alright? This also gives you some tankiness. It's really nice. After that, we build into Colossus for more tankiness, Cheat Death for more tankiness, and Juggernaut just to wrap the build up, because Juggernaut is, it's like a last resort thing. You just have too much money to spend. You might as well upgrade your boots. So you will be selling your gun items. The gun items are to help you jungle and to get to mid-game. You will not be keeping them, and you will be selling them in the order of close quarters, then opening rounds, then intensifying magazine, then Titanic magazine. Yes, you are getting rid of Titanic magazine. I know I pretty much feature this item in almost every build, but it is the highest DPS thing that you can possibly mathematically get, alright? Unless you have, like, the aim of a god on normal characters, there is no reason not to get this. It is absolutely mandatory due to low magazine size. Like, reloading just lowers that DPS. You don't want to be reloading. Early game, it serves you well. It serves jungle well. Late game, you don't need it, because you are full-blown necromancer. You're full-blown spirit. Your gun damage doesn't matter. The only time you use your gun, your left click, is to tell your jar of dead to attack a target and to steal their weapon damage and spirit resistance. That's it. But yeah, there's almost no one, even the tinkiest of characters, will melt to this build. It is wild. Let me go over the skill order. You're going to start with Jar of Dead, but you're not going to use it. Do not be that Graves that feeds the enemy team with Jar of Deads, because you throw a jar, they break all your skulls, they get fed. Don't do that. Only use this if you have an advantage, if they've stepped on your crack or grasping hands. If they are very low and you need to get skulls sicked on them while they run away. That's the only time you use it, early game. Then you learn Grasping Hands into Essence Theft, and you max out Essence Theft first. You fully upgrade this. This is your jungle ability. It's also your lane pushing ability. Then you learn your ultimate. You max that out next, because this is your, again, split pushing ability, your lane push ability, your free farm ability. Alright? Then you are going to max out Jar of Dead. This is your PvP ability. It also helps you do jungle later automatically. You just throw a jar, break a jar into a camp. The skulls will eat everything. You can break 2 jars using Echo Shard into a medium camp, and you don't have to babysit them. They'll just do the job, and free money. AFK money. Then you're going to max out Grasping Hands, which isn't really all that great. We don't really build around this, but you throw this out in a team fight, someone's going to step on the crack, break their mama's back, and get eaten alive by your Jar of Dead. It's so fun. It's so funny. This is one of the most fun builds you can possibly play. Alright, with that said, let me teach you how Graves works. Graves' weapon is called the Teacher. It is the Necromancer hand that she holds up. Remember, this is just a normal schoolgirl. She just happens to have all of these Necromancer powers from the hand or something. I don't know the full lore, but it deals pretty good damage. It has a really good ammo rate. It has bullet velocity, but it's a beam attack, alright? You just have to be within range. You'll notice that you can't really get the souls from far away. You have to be within a certain range, and that range is, it says 58 meters fall off. What the hell is that? That's wrong. Look, like anything around 18 meters, you're not touching, okay? Like, let's see, we're at 20 meters right now, and we can't hit the souls. So this would be like 19 meters. And 18 to 19 meters is your actual range. So this tooltip is BS. Fix it, Yoshi. Or Ice Frog, or whatever your name is. I don't even know who makes the damn game. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that this thing is deceptively strong against bullet carries because of the ability Essence Theft. We'll talk about that in a bit. But early game, you're going to be holding this on the enemy as much as possible, and it's just going to drain health. It's going to absolutely melt people. Now, I'm at boon level 0 with some basic build, but if I was like boon level 8, 9, 10, whatever, then yeah, it's going to deal more damage, obviously, right? And if you are attacking a bullet carry, by the way, Graves is a counter to early game bullet carry. If I'm attacking a bullet carry, I'm stealing weapon damage, and that weapon damage will be reflected into your damage. So that means more damage without having to build bullet items. Yay. Anyway, her weapon's very good. However, the weakness is that you have to get close to secure and deny the souls. And even though you may be holding left click on the soul right when it becomes available, you'll see the the millisecond time to pop these things. It's not 1, it's not 0, kind of like a B-bump or a 6. Like, it's 37 there, 97. You can see there is a tick rate. a tick rate when you are using this. And there's no real way to, as far as I know, to line this up. Whenever I'm hitting the enemy, it's like... That's the tick rate, right? So you would think you would be able to pop souls at a faster, you know, refresh rate or... I don't know. MS, you know, not meters a second. Megabytes per second, whatever. You get the idea. It's a ping thing, okay? I'm getting old. I'm forgetting my stuff. But essentially, enemies can still deny and steal souls from you. And there's not much you can really do about it other than throw jars and cracks at them and hope that they get distracted long enough for you to suck up the souls. Now, at early, low ranks, you will just deny everybody. You will just secure all the souls at low ranks. But at high ranks, it doesn't happen. I'm sorry. Also, if you happen to get thrown into a game for some reason where you're an American and you're playing on a Brazilian server or a European or a Russian server, yeah, you're good luck securing anything because the ping is so against your favor that you're going to miss a lot of souls even if you're right next to them trying to touch them with your hand, okay? It just doesn't work. I don't know. The weapon it's pretty good. I'd give it an A tier. It's an A tier weapon, I would say. Jar of Dead is your first ability. This throws a pretty wide AoE circle down. It breaks the jar. These skulls fly out. And sometimes they bug out and they don't attack the target. Sometimes they just float near you. They should latch on. That one is not. It's just following me now. These things, they're not the most reliable. I guess it depends on the intelligence of the creature that died. This time they're all attacking him. Now, if you left click a target, the skulls will switch targets if they're within range of switching targets. Now, as the enemy, you can break these skulls and get farms. So I will demonstrate that right now. So I'm going to break a jar. There we go. And we're going to swap to this character here. Now, there's jars on the ground, and all you have to do are skulls, and you just shoot the skulls, and you get money. So I know this is a bad example because I'm on a target dummy, and their character hitbox is weird. It's like dead center. But yeah, so early game, it is imperative that you do not throw jars of dead. And yes, it's jar of dead, not jar of the dead. Maybe they'll fix it. They didn't fix it on the March 6th patch, but yeah. So the thing too is that the skulls, if they're not already on a target, they will follow you around. So if I go break some skulls, like, hey, I hit no cooldown. Why is there still a cooldown? Hello, game? Wow. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is that, like, let's say I break it over here. The skulls will just float there, just kind of derping around. If I attack a guy, they're still floating around. They're not going to follow. They're not going to be directed to attack. So that sucks. That is wasted skulls. How do you not waste the skulls? If they're just over here floating, go near them, and they're drawn to you. They like graves. They like the smell of her hair. And then you attack a target, and they'll just jump on them. Now, let's say this guy has extremely high mobility for some reason, and he's like dash jumping, he's, you know, bouncing, corner bouncing, he's jumping on the rails and, you know, getting his speed up. The skulls will still be on him no matter what. Once the skulls are on a target, they're not getting off until their duration is over, or they get shot off and are killed. Alright? Now, people can also melee the skulls off of them, and the best way to counter skulls, if someone breaks a jar on you, is right when they bite you, you just do a quick melee, and that will break all of them, alright? Now, another thing too, Jar of Dead is heavily countered by the item Ricochet. So if there's any opponent that has Ricochet, try not to fight them, because they will just immediately clear all your skulls, and it's no fun. It really sucks. When you level the skulls up all the way, you can actually get 2 extra deadheads. The skulls are called deadheads. I think that's a dumb name. That's too many syllables, right? Just call them skulls. People will know what you're talking about. Now, the only way to charge this ability is to collect corpses or to collect dead things. So we have to sit here and, like, kill this minion, and you'll see there's like a little yellow orb when they die. See these little yellow orbs? Those are skulls. And in order to fill up the skulls, you need to be constantly pushing a lane or constantly jungling, alright? You can see here, you know, I just gotta keep killing, and eventually I will get a charge. I still don't have a charge. That's like almost 2 creep waves worth, right? So yeah, these things, they're not easy to come by. This is why we play Graves as a jungler, because you should always be jungling to increase your farm. You can also throw Jar of Dead to help you jungle. So, like, if I want to do this jungle, I could throw these guys, and I'll teach you how to jungle in a bit using our 3rd ability. But, yeah, you just throw these jars down, and they'll bite the enemies and do their thing. Now, of course, later, when you get Echo Shard, And you get Echo Shard around the time that you start maxing Jar of Dead out anyway. Echo Shard will automatically give you a charge when you use it. So if you're just running around not doing nothing, you can pop an Echo Shard. You'll just get free Jar of Dead. You no longer have to farm corpses. You just materialize dead bodies out of nowhere. It's fun. But the main use of Echo Shard is so that you can double dip your jars. So you throw a jar, you Echo Shard, you throw a jar, and now there is so many of these little freaks eating your opponents, and it's just great. Right now, I have no spirit items, and I have level 10 boon. But at full build, these guys will chew someone apart. They will delete someone's health bar so incredibly fast. But you have to put the enemy at lower ranks. This does not work in Eternus. Graves really does not work at all in Eternus, by the way. I have not been successful with her on my Eternus account at all, right? But essentially, in most lower ranks, you have to put the enemy into a panic. You can put them into a panic by diving from the rail line from the sky, by hitting them with a grasping hands first so that they can't move. When they can't move, they panic. You throw the jars on them. You start dancing around them and punching them and stuff. And you got the gravestone out, the borrowed decree out. This is full-blown panic mode, right? They're not going to be worried about shooting your skulls. They're going to just try to run from you. They're not going to even think about, oh, I got to break the skulls. If you are fighting a Graves, you should always break the damn skulls before you do it, while you retreat. Like, do a reverse retreat, and, yeah, just do a reverse retreat and kill the skulls. It's not that hard. Jars of Dead, it's deadly when someone panics. If they are of clear mind, they kill your skulls, your damage is kaput. It's gone, zero zilch. You have to retreat, wait on your cooldowns, and go back in and try again later. Alright, so... and yeah, you know, early mid, you could just hold left click on someone and kill them, but like late game, that's not going to happen. You won't have any damage. Don't worry about it. Don't even bother. Now, a few other notes about the Jar of Dead. There's a couple ways to engage the enemy. Let's say we want to gank this guy, right? So, number one, you would be like, you could zip dash off the line and then double jar into crack and just start fighting them, and that works just fine. However, if your opponent is hyper mobile and you're throwing a jar at his location, like let's say we throw a jar here, but he's so mobile, but by the time the jar cracks open, that he's all the way over here, well, you know what happens then. Your skulls are just floating there being a derp, and you're like, get them, skulls, get them, and they're like, huh, why, huh, So that's no good. The alternative way to engage this guy, which it isn't as high DPS, but it's more accurate, is you break your skulls on yourself so that they follow you, and then whenever you engage, the skulls will sick them, just like that. Now, obviously, you can't let go of left click because the skulls have to follow you, and they can only attack when they're in range. But you can see that they dissipated rather quickly there. So it really depends on who you're fighting and how mobile they are, but I'll show you that combo again. We break the skulls. They're going to be, you know, latched to us. We're going to hold left click on our opponent, and then the skulls will fly in and deal damage. Alright. And they'll deal way more damage when we have full build, obviously. Right now, we just have Echo Shard, and they still hit pretty damn hard. But, Jar of Dead, you generally want to crack it on whoever you want to kill. And you almost always use Echo Shard. Now, obviously, you're going to pop Infuser. If this guy turns and shoots you and kills you, he can't do that if you pop Infuser, because... I have to show you at full build. Give me a sec. So at full build, the lifesteal looks something like this. I'm going to reduce my health as much as possible. And what we're going to do is we're going to double jar on this guy into Infuser. And now look at my HP. It just jumps up. And this is without left click. This is just the skulls kind of floating there. Now sometimes even though you crack a jar on someone, the skulls might not aggro them. So this is why you should always be left clicking so that the skulls know to attack this target. Also, if there are multiple enemies nearby, if you want the skulls to split DPS, so like, let's say we have a Lady Geist here. If we want the skulls to split damage, then you would crack the skulls in between both, and the skulls will split damage. But if I don't want them to fight Geist, and I want them to fight this guy, I would hold left click on this guy, and they will completely ignore Geist instead. So, a lot of times if you want to hit multiple targets and they're already locked on, then what you do is you just use it from a range. You don't have to be up close, so you would do something like this, and then you just leave. You just leave the fight, your skulls will eat them, there you go. They'll do all the fighting for you while you're off split pushing a lane. And, yeah, so that's another way of using Jar of Souls. Or, I'm sorry, Jar of Dead, my bad. Wrong game, teehee. Grasping Hands is your second ability. I refer to this as crack or cracked. Like, oh, I got Lady Geist is cracked, right? Even though she's not right now. We gotta, like, punch her into it. Like, get in the crack, lady. There she goes. She just dies. Step on the crack, break your mama's back. Right? Okay, so anyway, Grasping Hands, it deals damage. It holds them in place. The wall gets longer whenever you level it up. It also lowers the cooldown. But yeah, it's a nice immobilization amount, especially with our build. Because we have that superior duration, so we hold people down extra long. It's very nice. Now, yeah, and also because we have full spirit build, this does proc a lot of damage. It, you know, catches them on fire, it lowers their spirit resistance, all the other fun stuff from your items, but that's basically what it does. Now, you can also angle, instead of doing a horizontal, you can do a vertical line, and you can kind of push it forward, but not too far forward. It's a lot harder to aim, but it is situational. Now, like, there's things that you can do with this that are, like, creative. Like, if you're being chased, you can put it in a doorway, and no one can chase you through this. No one's getting past this, okay? And while you may be thinking, well, why wouldn't you just put it in the door like that? And yeah, they'll get past this, and then they'll go through here and continue the chase, right? They'll, like, I don't know, do something to, like, lower or get... They'll dispel the first one. They'll counterspell it or whatever, right? Which, I've seen I've only ever seen one person do this, okay? They had counterspell, and they did this. Hold on, what's my counterspell button? It's, F, of course, yeah, sorry. My bad. But what they did was, I had a crack on the ground, and then they did a dash jump into it like that, and then that counterspelled it, and they kept chasing me. I was like, oh, dude, this guy is freaking cracked, right? And, so that is the counter to it, but, dude, that's, you know, generally what you want to do is, let's say Geist is looking at me, right, and I'm fighting her. Ugh, boo, scary. Here, smell the finger, mwah, right? You want to put the crack behind them, and they're like, oh shit, oh crap, I'm dying, and they try to get away, and then they hit the crack that they didn't see, and then they're stuck, and then your skulls chew them up and they die. So yeah. That's Grasping Hands. You'll learn to use it as you play. It's very powerful early game for cutting off escapes. It also, you can use it defensively. Like, say, again, you need to run away, put a crack, run past it, and the enemy cannot chase you. Now, obviously, the enemy can do stuff like this. You know, they can go over it, right? They can just jump on the zip line and go over it. There's a lot of ways to get over it. They can also use certain abilities that charge past it that makes them unstoppable. But other than that, it's pretty damn reliable. Essence Theft is your third ability, and what this does is, this is just your left-click attack, but with passives. So what it does, it steals weapon damage, and it steals spirit resistance, so it does make you slightly tanky, which we build into. And a lot of our early game and late game come from, or utilize this skill, whereas mid game and late game we utilize Jar of Dead, early game, mid game we utilize Borrowed Decree. Anyway, and we always use Grasping Hands, but Essence Theft is our main jungle ability, and you'll get this, like, you know, boon level 11 around 10 to 11 minutes, depending on how good or bad your team's doing, whatever. But Essence Theft, the way it works is you can now attack 2 enemies at once. So if I, like, attack this guy here, I'm only hitting 1 enemy. If I move the cursor this way, I'm hitting nobody. And you may be thinking, well, how does it work, right? Now, you could swivel it like this, like I've seen people do, and that's kind of stupid. It does work, but it's kind of stupid. It's more something you would do in PvP, if you're fighting multiple targets. However, the actual way that you want to use this ability is you want to line up like this, and then target it like this. So I'm hitting 2 targets at once. You can see the life bar of the medium creep there being drained, and the big creep. Okay, now obviously I'm at full build, so this does very little damage, but at, you know, with the gun build early game, you're going to be melting these things. Also, they have more HP because the game's been going on 41 minutes. That's how long I've sat here to prep this damn video, but that is how you jungle with it. So, it has more uses than just jungling, because again, it steals maximum weapon damage. So right now, my weapon damage is 19. Here is a holiday with 224 weapon damage. Look at her. She's posturing. She's aura farming. And, yeah, we're just going to drain. And you can see on the left side, I'm at 70, 80, 90, 99 weapon damage for a total of 118. That's going to, you know, go back down. What this essentially is, think of it like this. This ability is essentially intensifying magazine. But because we are draining it from a target, And let's see if I can do this correctly. I'm gonna try it again here. We're gonna drain her weapon damage, and I'm gonna slow the game down. There we go. We're draining her weapon damage, right? And then I'm gonna show you on her side of the screen. So we're now as Holiday when the game's slowed down, so it doesn't, like, you know, come back so fast. But we have, you can see our spirit armor is in the negatives. Our weapon damage is 139. All right, if we equalize the speed, and then, you know, we speed it back up, we're back to 227 weapon damage. So what this means is that this is essentially a way for Graves to be bullet armor tanky, kind of. All right? So in the case of a full bullet damage carry glass cannon character like Holiday, and we steal 99% weapon damage, not 90... Like, we're not leaving Holiday with 1% weapon damage. We're just taking 99% of her 225 weapon damage, okay? So it still leaves her with, like, 100% weapon damage. But what this essentially means is that pseudo, or psychologically, or I don't know the word, it means that we essentially have 50% bullet armor in that regard, kind of. Alright, and if we pop Colossus and, you know, we're like half HP or whatever, or, my bad, I hit the wrong buttons. Here, let's speed this up and reset cooldowns real quick. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. So, let's do that again. If my low HP does not matter about my resistance because we did not need or have to buy things like Bullet Resilience or Spirit Resilience, which were recently nerfed, sadly, as of the 6th of March. But what this does mean is we have 26 bullet armor, we have 43. When we are Colossus, that's 5263. So we already reduced their damage by half, and now we reduce it by another half. So that makes you an insanely tanky. Insanely tanky. All the while, the enemy has to kill the skulls. They're stuck, and they can't move. Alright, you're lowering their spirit resistance with multiple different methods. You're lowering it with escalating exposure. You're lowering it from essence theft, okay? And you're also mass healing with infuser, by the way. But what this also means is, like, right now, let's go attack the target dummy real quick. Right? So if I attack the target dummy, I'm dealing about 9, 10, sometimes 25 damage. Alright, whoop-de-doo, right? Also, apparently we stole a bunch of weapon damage from the target dummy anyway, right? So if we attack, we're dealing 7 damage, right? 7 damage. Now, if we sit here and, you know, drain the damage out of her, and we reload, now some of that's going to decay, that's fine. Let's get it back up. So now we hit for 12. It's not much, but it's something. But what this means is that when we have our early gun item build, these early items, it's intensifying and magnifying all of that even more so. So you do deceptively extremely high bullet damage. But also, because we don't have the full spirit yet, and max weapon damage stolen is scales to that, you're only going to be stealing about 50% early mid-game, alright? But yeah, but that's how you use essence theft. It's really nice, it's really cool. Borrowed Decree is your ultimate, and I reference this sometimes when I play as Gravestone. There are a lot of different tips when using this thing. What it does is it puts a tombstone down, and this tombstone will summon ghouls, and the ghouls will automatically chase and fight enemy creep wave. They will chase and follow and fight the tower, the defender, the guardian, and the walkers. Now, when they fight a walker, they're not doing a melee attack like they are with the creep wave. They will just blow themselves up. All right, you can see here, kaboom. Now, what's interesting about the ghouls is that you do not have to be within range of the tower for them to deal full damage. So what this means is that if you want to take one of these suckers down and be nowhere near it, all you got to do is have your summons walk towards it, which I don't know if they do in the training mode. Yeah, they do. But yeah, there we go. And again, even though we're out of range to deal damage to this thing, like if we throw skulls, the skulls will do nothing to it, right? Too far, it says. Not, you know, no problem with us. Now, the gravestones here can be seen by enemies on the minimap. Your opponents will know where this is placed at all times, and they can destroy this. It takes 2 heavy melees to break this thing, okay? So, to play around this, there's a few things you can do. You can use these as an idiot magnet and place them somewhere on the map, and people who really hate graves will go out of their way to stop farming, to stop pushing a lane or team fighting, to go smash your gravestone. Secondly, early game, you can put these next to your tower. If an enemy comes up to melee this, the tower will punish them for it. Thirdly, you can be near or on the gravestone, and if they try to break it, you can parry, and when they're on their ass from the parry, your ghouls will just blow them up and kill them. It's the funniest thing ever. Also, you can double dip gravestones if you want to hard push a lane. You can cast this before a team fight, and the way ghouls work is they will aggro onto enemy players over minions or turrets, and they will constantly run at the enemy until they touch them and blow up and kill themselves. So what this means is that by casting 2 gravestones before a team fight, the enemy that wants to hold a position, they have to backpedal and fight your ghouls. If they face tank it, that's fine. They're going to take a lot of damage. You're going to be at an advantage. At low elo, and this happened in one of my higher elo matches, ghouls get kills. They just get kills. Players get overwhelmed by them. They don't like they're like, oh shit, ghouls, and they like roll into a wall, and the ghouls blow them up and kill them. It's really funny, and they deal pretty damn good damage, right? Like, this is full build glass cannon holiday. If I put some ghouls near her, she's, let's see how much damage she takes. 3 ghouls incoming. Yeah, get her, boys. Right, that's 2,000. That pops your spirit burn. You know, she's gonna burn to death here, right? Like, she's just full dead. Okay. But, obviously, you know, most players aren't gonna get hit by 5 freaking ghouls, but if they're low, and they're not paying attention, and they're, like, trying to defend under a walker, and a ghoul walks up, and they get splashed by them, you're going to deal damage to enemy heroes with these things. They last a long time. The cooldown is respectable. You have refresher. So you can put one of these in one lane, and then you could go, you know, to the other lane via zip line, use refresher, and put one down, and now you're pushing 2 lanes. Another great thing about ghouls is that when they push a lane and kill the creep wave, you get the souls. Even though you're across the entire map pushing the 3rd lane, Graves can push all 3 lanes at the same time if she wanted to. But instead of pushing that, you can push 2 lanes and do jungle. You can counter jungle. And late game, to do jungle is the fastest thing ever, alright? To do jungle, this is what it looks like, okay? You throw a jar, you echo shard and throw another jar. And then you walk away. The skulls are going to eat the jungle. Your gravestones are going to eat the lane mobs and heroes. And let's say, you know, you want to have a special little jungle going on. Well, you can put a gravestone in a jungle, and the ghouls will jungle for you. And then after they're done jungling, which the minions ignore, the jungle creeps ignore me, and they ignore the minions, right? I mean, they're looking at me, right? They're looking at me, but they aren't fighting me. Okay? So, after they clear the jungle, they're going to go push a lane. Whatever lane is closest, okay? And so, you can just set up automated farms. You got your skulls farming, you got your ghouls farming. You're going to be very fed just from the macro alone, okay? Now, the only person that can out farm Graves is Rem with his little helpers. And that can't be helped because ghouls won't do center sacrifices, unfortunately. That would be really funny if ghouls were sitting there, you know, spinning the reels. But, yeah, that is Borrowed Decree. And I'm going to hopefully show you all of the different examples to use this in the live gameplay commentary. I'll try my best. But let's go to the live gameplay commentary now. Alright, this is the Graves live gameplay commentary. My lane partner is Abrams, and we are against Apollo and Mirage. Alright. So, the way we are doing this is we're going to learn Jar of Dead, but we're not going to be using it just willy-nilly. We're only using it when we dive. Early on, if we just throw this out and help farm mobs, well then we're just feeding the enemy more souls. And we don't want to do that. So what we're mainly focused on is doing these denials, these little kill steals. He's going to melee that, so I'm going to punish. I'm also getting heavily punished by the Apollo for just getting out of line there. Losing half my HP in just a few hits. Ouch. Big ouch. Alright, looks like Moankrill already claiming first blood on Drifter. Weird that. Okay. Anyway, the punish isn't that bad because the heal minions will top us up real nice. We'll go ahead and push this one too, and that should put us at 70, 75-ish. Yeah, we're just going to sit here and deny as much as we can. We got to make sure we're reloaded though. There we go. And secure those souls. And by doing that, if we do it well enough, then we will... Oh, he's preparing. By doing this well enough, we will be able to get ahead of them and then eventually build a lead, and then we can start diving them. But until then, we gotta play safe against these guys. If they can chunk me down to half in just a few hits, it's brutal. Now, neither of these guys are bullet carries, which is what Graves is actually strong against. She is an anti-early game bullet carry because she steals weapon damage, which is what we're building towards. We're saving our upgrade points for essence theft. Now, we're going to learn grasping hands. I refer to this spell as crack, or cracked. Like, oh, I'm going to crack them, or they're cracked, because it casts a crack on the ground. If they step on it, they freeze. They get immobilized, okay? They don't really freeze. We got extra health, and that's going to help the lane phase make it a little bit easier. But yeah, we need to punish these melees. Like, he might melee this, that's fine. We're going to also get the little denial there. Jungle is up, but if we go to it, they're going to counter it. Okay, get to cover when he's doing this crap. There's the... Oh, shoulder slam. Go, go, go. Let's get him. Look at that. He riposts half my HP's gone. Feels bad. Yep. It's going to be a uphill battle, and that's fine. I don't like showing you guys easy games. I want to show you guys the struggle games, but I don't cherry pick my footage. What you see is what you get. And that's just how it is. Alright. Abram's a little floaty there. Weird. Anyway, let's get to jungling. We're going to do that angle there. And are they approaching? I'm looking at the mini-map, and my eyes are on the mini-map. They are not approaching the jungle. There we go. We can now have Essence Theft, and we're going to upgrade that all the way first. And the reason why is so we can jungle faster by hitting multiple targets. And we're building early gun for jungle. Yeah, they're pushing pretty hard here. Oh, another... Dude, it's a repeat. He's gonna riposte again. We've learned the first time. Don't throw the jars at him. Ooh, we got 2 stack on Jin's mark. We gotta wait that out. There we go. Okay. Don't let him stack more than 2 at a time. I'm reloading. I don't have my gun stuff yet. We gotta heal. Just push these mobs back. They've got us at the base. Alright, Abrams. Let's see what he does. He's just chilling. Alright, I'm not sure how they denied that one there whenever I'm Graves and I just have a beam that destroys the souls. I know it's tick rate based and ping based. Whatever. Alright. He's gonna riposte again, so no point. He also almost got buried there. Alright. Oh, there's the riposte. And of course I attack. Are you... That's gonna hit me, isn't it? I didn't crack. I should have. Alright, we got the second upgrade now for Essence Theft. And, oh, he's crit. If I would have cracked and just held left click, I think we could have killed him, but oh well.
Stay together.
We're just playing real safe right now. Real safe, real chill. Stretching my arms a bit. Alright. Don't want to go too crazy. There we go. Let's get this guy. No, I'm getting Jin's marked. He's gonna punish. Easy punish for that, so we're just not gonna do it. Try to get that deny there. This one's coming up. Listening for Apollo's advance attack or whatever it's called. Can't punish the melee here. I guess I can a little bit. 87 versus their 80. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good trade. Apollo do it, or not Apollo, but let's crack them. Nah, we almost. The skulls might get him. Yeah, the skulls ate his ass. Okay. Hell yeah. The skulls got stuck to him and just killed his ass. So we're gonna go ahead and use Borrowed Decree. I refer to this as gravestone. It's just easier that way than Borrowed Decree. I haven't slept in 2 days, so I literally don't know what I'm saying. Like, I'm very loopy. I don't want to show you like an on-focus game. I want to show you a sloppy game. We're gonna throw some skulls out. See what they do. All right. Yeah, that just fed him. That just fed him souls. Not good. All right, he's gonna advance on me there. Yeah, he's gonna punish. Here comes Mirage. Dang, I can't think of names right now. Let's see if they punish jungle. But yeah, we'll start jungle whenever we are. Ooh. Yeah, okay, Abrams is dead. He's ulting. I can't do nothing. Anyway, we'll start jungle when we're boon level 11. Okay. Well, he floated through crack there. We can... He's just gonna attack. I should have... Okay, we got Mirage here. I'm in a bad position. Let's see if they advance.
Cracking skulls.
Are you gonna get that? No, he's not gonna get the skulls. Okay, whatever. Pick them up. Send them to the minions. Alright, Titanic Magazine. I have not been annotating my buys. We got extended mag, close quarters. Now we have a Titanic mag, so that's gonna give us a lot more left click damage that we can hold on an opponent. It's just really nice for mob clear, denials, securing without having to reload, and just sustain damage. Let's see what we can do here. He's cracked. But, oh, the Mirage punishing me for that. But, hey, we did good damage. We did a good damage. Yes, we totally did a good damage. We got our mitts on the, that's his parry. Is he gonna advance? No? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna send some more ghouls out. And yeah, we're taking a lot of damage from Apollo. It sucks, but
strike them down.
It's what it is.
Do your thing, boys.
We're boon level 7, we're about to be 8. There we go, we're 8. We just need 11, we can start jungle. Abrams can have solo. Unless he wants to give me solo, but... Alright. Abrams coming in. Dude, Abrams just aggroes like crazy, bro. I don't have the HP to freaking engage that. Not really. Also, Mirage has not tornadoed us yet, and when he does, it's gonna be trouble. Go ahead and yoink that. How did I not get that? Oh no. Ooh. Trying to save Abrams a bit there. Alright, skulls. Get behind cover. Yeah, he could have tornadoed and killed me there, but he did not for some reason. I'm not sure why. Alright, we're a little out of position here. Especially, like, all the Apollo has to do is ult us and I die. He ults me, I get tornadoed by Mirage, I'm dead. That's the lose condition right now. Win condition is I land a crack, maybe like this? No. That's just free farm, see? Look. I'm down to 1 jar of dead. Jar of dead, yeah. That's the name. Stupid name. Jar of the dead would be better, but yeah, he ults, you know, I'm at okay HP, but I'm still squishy. So yeah, we have to just play it very careful. Don't get too many gens marks. Don't get stabbed.
I can afford something new.
So we can get intensifying magazine now, which is good damage. We're boon level 9, just 1.5 more to go. He's gonna pop this, maybe? Alright. Apollo is missing. No, he's not. Yeah, he's gonna pop this. We're gonna try to yoink it. There we go. Yoink that. Yoink that. Nope. Getting cut up here. Let's go get intensifying. The skulls can do the jungle for a bit. They can soften them up at least. We're gonna go ahead and ghouls. We're gonna go ahead and stone gravestone.
They destroyed the Guardian.
Now we're working on opening rounds. Yeah, opening rounds. Abrams way out of position. I gotta farm these mobs, man. What are you doing? Oh, he got ulted. Crack. If they advance on the crack, maybe. I mean, yeah, that was a dead Abrams. He got ulted, so he's out of position anyway. I'm at 7.2k souls. The Apollo's at 7.5k, so he's beating me by 300, which is not too bad for the kill he has. He's got 2 kills, I've got 1 kill, so yeah. Basically 300 a kill. I mean, not really. Why does that do so much damage? Well, that's how it works. Oh, it's not adjusted. Alright, there we go. We're boon level 11. We're very close to getting opening rounds. That makes we don't need it for jungle, but it's just nice to have for jungle, so we just clear this creep wave and we should have it. And then it's 11 minutes, so I normally get this around 10 minutes, so I'm a minute behind, which sucks. Nothing you can really do about it. I need 15 more souls, which I should just crates. There we go, got it. All right.
Tell you what, I'll throw in a free keychain.
So Abrams can mess with that, and this is why we can hit 2 targets if we move our cursor in an awkward way. And then the last one we'll finish off without having to reload. So there we go. Alright, very cool. So yeah, doing medium jungle, very, very beneficial. We can also throw some skulls, and that's going to let us farm it a little bit faster. And yeah, they're going to push that lane while I jungle, but hey, whatever. It's going to give him more farm, and it's going to... Oh, he just took half his HP. My ult is up in 3 seconds. We're going to crack here defensively. We're going to ult near the tower so it gets pushing. And then we're going to go back to jungle. We're going to start leveling our ult. It kind of sucks to use the ult right after we leveled it up once, but that's just live. Yeah, we got jungles to do. We got lanes to soak. There's a lot of stuff here. I have so much in real life heartburn. It's so hard to annotate this video. Oh man, hurts. All right, Abrams actually pushing the lane somehow. Blue lane being pushed. I don't know what is going on here. We're gonna soak a little bit of that. There's a big fight kind of going on here in the middle. I can't really do anything with this. He's ulting. We're just gonna scatter. Just leave. Alright, go ahead and do some of these jungles. Abrams is fine by himself, by the way. He's doing alright. We just need him to get more farm up. Okay. Moan Krill ulting Drifter? Is that something? I think it was Drifter. Alright. Getting more farm. We have cooldown reduction we're going to get here shortly. Green is by... There is no one in green right now, so all that jungle is mine. There's farm that I can grab. Ult in 25, mid buffs in 1 minute 30.
The fencer's missing.
Alright. Unfortunately, we can't clear this room in a single mag. I mean, you technically can if you have perfect angles, but whatever. Alright. Venator going... Venator? I call it Venator. I know it's a Venator. Venator. Blah, blah, blah. Is going yellow, so we can ult this, push this lane a bit. We'll go ahead and manually push it because there's the mid jungle that I want that's up there. There's no one here, so... And if there is, we have stamina we can back. It's not a problem. It's alright. You can see I'm at 11k farm. We got a bunch of people at 12k. It's whatever. Leveling our ult once again. After using it, of course. That's just life. Unfortunate. Whatever. There we go. Alright. Rem doing middle center sacrifice automatic with his little helpers. Oh, he's about to get Moan Krilled. Moan Krill has 4 kills. Is at 12k. I'm at 12k. I have 1 kill.
Go out there and impose your will.
Oh, so much harder. Okay, so I just got compressed cooldown and enduring speed. Compressed cooldown is on our ultimate, by the way. Very important. They're doing soul urn, soul jar. Oh, I thought someone was going green. Never mind. I was a bit AFK there.
The Venator fights with
Alright, sorry for dead air. Just the heartburn is agonizing. Go ahead. Just push it a bit. They still have tower here. We can probably take that if everyone's accounted for. Mid buff? Someone immediately took that one. Someone immediately took it. Someone's here? Are they? Alright, let's push the tower. A lot of missing in action though. Risky. We got it though. We're gonna immediately back. We're gonna put a we'll put a gravestone on this lane too to push it some more. Just to whittle down a bit. It's, you know, just we need to be casting this every time it's off cooldown. And it's gonna build dividends on our item and our farm. We're gonna get fortitude, that's movement speed, it's also regeneration between mobs. We got yellow being pushed now. Let's boost to it. Even though Drifter was going, I just want the farm. Also the baby jungle. Did he also boot? Dude, he also boosted to it so that I wouldn't solo it. What a greedster. He's only 11k at 16 minutes, so he's a... I mean, I don't know, I'm only 13k at 16 minutes, so I'm behind too, but...
Be right
Not
back.
nearly as behind. Alright. Mo and Krill eating a ghoul. So anytime their health bars pop up in the middle here, like just now, that means that a ghoul hit them. And that's what Mo and Krill is doing. He's like soaking the ghouls. But we got the kill assist because Mo and Krill died.
Good job.
That's funny. I didn't throw skulls down here, which I should. Because it does require the reload if I didn't. Well, no reload if I threw skulls. Oh well. Yellow lane. I thought there was a drifter in yellow. What happened to drifter?
The spirit urn is waiting
Alright.
to be
I
claimed.
guess I'll just stop jungle and go here, clear the lane. I don't really have the stamina to jump dash in here. Alright, I'm gonna hang out for 5 more seconds. Like an ult.
We delivered.
We deliver the urn. Hey, nice, bad. Not bad, like badass, because we just got Stamina Master. Very cool. We are leading a little bit. We're behind 1 kill, but we're leading on souls thanks to the R and the farm. Not too bad. They're doing a lot of fighting over in green. We got ghouls pushing yellow right now, so we can jungle. Yeah, just absorbing. Oh man, I really needed like an antacid or something. I am freaking dying in real life right now. Oh. I don't know why I eat egg. Like all I had was eggs. I just had some eggs. Why do eggs give heartburn? I don't understand. Ugh, I'm just not compatible with eggs or something. All right. Anyway, we're just gonna keep jungling and buying stuff and pushing lanes. And you can see yellow's it's building back up once again.
See Mina.
I see Mina. Yeah, what are you gonna do to her? All right, let's look at the matchup. We got Mirage at 13k. I'm at 16k. So Mirage not as scary anymore. We've got that 3k lead on him. Gotta keep farming. Venator on our team, 17k. Looking pretty. All right. He's got 4 kills. I've only got the 1. Alright, we just need to make sure we don't, like, get baited and jumped by multiple people. Because as Graves, we're not like a 1v2 hero. Not for a while. Later, maybe. Depends on if they can break skulls with Ricochet or not.
Things are gonna get a
Alright,
little
we
weird.
got our final level of our ultimate, which we're gonna cast it right here. Just keep pushing the lane. There we go. You know what? We have an item shop here we can use, so we'll just use that real quick and get duration extender, which is on our ult. Funny that I cast ult and then I buy it. Let's see if I can make a play here in the middle. We got Calico showing up. Drifter ulting. There's a lot going on here. We're gonna throw a crack. Random crack. Oh no. Leave. Danger. Leave. We can't fight that. Our team's running anyway. I'm gonna run behind them. They're gonna turn around and eat me. Alright. Mo and Krill has no ult, so I can pass by him without too much trouble. We're gonna do a little bit of harass, put some skulls on him. He's getting chewed up. It won't kill him. He's a beef boy. But green lane is where the money's at, and that's where we're going. We go where the money is. Calico pushing yellow. They're eventually gonna get that tower.
A green walker is under attack.
And Rim, instead of going yellow, he goes green for some reason. So now whatever. I don't have boost. I can't get to yellow in time. Well, Drifter's going. Okay, well, I'll go back to pushing green again. I got ult in 9 seconds, so we're just gonna gravestone up here.
See Mina.
Kind of a weird spot. Sometimes they'll check it. You know, they don't know if it's on the roof or if it's underneath. Yeah, this will push green. It's fine. Alright, we got movement here.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
There we go. And we use our stamina to get that because it restores your stamina. Now, of course, if someone beat us to it at the very last second, we would have no stamina and we would be dead. So it's a little bit of a risk play if you want to, but who cares? Like, you don't have to beat yourself about your movement. Just move whatever feels natural. Don't overthink it, okay? Just act natural. Blue lane's got some build up. Abrams rotated and got it. We can actually fight this guy if we want. Duration, what is this, master? Superior duration's coming up. Alright, yeah. Not a lot of jungle available. All the lanes are kind of being pushed. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're at 20k at 21 minutes. We're technically behind, but it's
I'll
fine.
protect
We're
the
gonna start
area.
leveling up Jar of Dead now. There we go.
Bit of the divine,
Superior
right in
duration.
your hot little hands.
Alright, green's got a solo lane. If no one's guarding that, we can maybe fight, but we don't have our brawl item. We don't have our echo shard.
If they get close, kill them.
But we can still push it. This is a solo lane. We got Sinner Sacrifice in here before Rin gets it. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's roll it. There we go. Keep pushing here. Oh, we got Apollo. Apollo 16k. I'm at 21k. I should be able to beat his ass based on that lead, but it's Apollo. Free nerf Apollo. That's right. He's the newest character. So we're gonna play it really safe. Oh, dude, that crate came up right when I meleeed. That never happens. He's grabbing Urn. That's fine. Let him have it. I'd rather get the walker. Is he baiting? He might be baiting. Okay, he used the air jump, so he's gone. I'm gonna push them. That's fine. Is everyone accounted for on the map? No, I mean, Mina. No, there's 3 missing. Yeah, we just walk away from that. Don't even try. They'll kill you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and have ghouls push green. We're gonna get some items. I know they're fighting over spirit jars, whatever.
Gonna regret that.
We got it earlier, so it's not a big deal if they get it. Alright, go ahead and just grab the farm.
Hit anyone who gets close.
Just gotta farm, just gotta keep farming. Alright, Transcendent cooldown, no, or Superior cooldown? One of the two. Alright, we're at 23 minutes. Mirage fighting off ghouls in the right lane. It's like the enemy will see that there's like a ghoul threat or something, and then they will have to like make a move. He has eaten 2 ghouls now to the face. Can I just kill him? He's like 6k behind. I have a whole item on him. Alright, we got Drifter says, hey guys. I guess that's it. Hopefully you don't know what that's referencing. Thanks for carrying me. Also, if you're bad at aiming your death beam, just swivel the mouse around. It's fine. This is risky because they're all missing in action, so I'm not gonna take that risk. I'm actually gonna go plant ghouls once again because Mirage is still there, just farming like I am. That's gonna cooldown coming up. We got yellow lane. Can I make it before someone rotates? So I'm gonna boost. Get our buy. We need to get refresher so we can multiple gravestones and just hyper push. Mo and Krill's gonna take green by the time I finish with yellow here.
Headed to green.
Yeah, that's just life. Our teammates spotted it, and so Abrams is rotating, but we need to farm. We are at 27k at 24 minutes, so we're starting to catch up. Alright, there's a Calico with 7 kills that is on a very similar power level. But Calico is a burst character. When her burst is done, it's like over. Like if you survive the burst, you're cool. But she has this go invincible mode, or you know, dip into the shadows crap. It's just a real pain. Alright. We got health buff here in middle. Let's see if we can grab it before anyone else does. I know I'm taking the long way. No advanced movement tech for you. No. Beginner guide videos do not... Yeah, I took that from Silver. That's fine. She's critical anyway. Mina pushing blue here. Alright. The gravestone.
Fear me.
And she's gonna back. She's not gonna stay. And we can't... It's a Mina. You can't chase her. She'll just sanguine teleport whatever the hell it's called away from you. Don't even bother.
I see Mirage.
She's rotating to fight Abrams. I'm rotating to fight Jungle.
Animating defensive.
So that's what, because we're about to get a refresher. Yep, there we go, we got it. Go get that bad boy
No
right
one's
now.
saving any more souls.
Awesome. And we could also use it to push yellow here. I like to line up the refresher with the gravestone so I have double. So I'm gonna be holding on to this for about 30 more seconds. Alright. Get some crates. Get some jungle. There we go. Farming up. Just like Keep farming. Oh, man, I am so tired, dude. I am 2 days no sleep.
Thank you.
Alright, so there's going to be a fight down middle. And we're going to make a little base in here. And if anyone enters it, we're going to just freaking smash dead jars on them. Alright, so let's get ready. Nina's coming in.
The dead wrath will be felt.
Go ahead and double stack them here, and that's fine. We're going to crack. We're going to jar. And oh yeah, look at that Mo and Krill damage. He is regretting that. We got ghouls coming out. So yeah, unfortunately, Mo and Krill are very tanky. Sleep. That's from our team, it's fun. Okay. Yeah, we got a little base of operations here. The ghouls are coming out. If they come in and try to punch this, I parry. It's real simple. I also cracked the doorway, so have fun. Yeah, they're shooting in here now. That's fine. We just hold position. We're like an army commander. Alright. Green lane's got a lot of money. Also, our gravestones are gone. Time to leave. See ya. Party's over, folks. Gotta get that. Is Drifter rotating to that? Who's rotating to that besides me? Am I the only one? I don't know, maybe.
Hit anyone who gets close.
Alright. Oh, Krill very tanky though. Alright. Yeah, they took blue. Not much you can do. Even with a refresher ghoul army and big burst on their front tank. Dude, he went right in there. He was like, no, no, no. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. We'll chew them up eventually. We just have to get a few more items. Also, we really need another walker because we are lacking in the items. Yellow lane. Oh man, let's here. This will push green. Yellow's getting pushed. There's a mirage. There's always a freaking mirage split pushing. I have a weird split push character. I get it though. He can teleport around the map, so it makes sense, right? But yeah, we're gonna work towards Boundless Spirit for damage, and then we're gonna work towards Echo Shard for double damage. Can I crack? Oh, dude, you're just you don't care, do you? You don't. Yeah, he didn't care. Did the skulls get him? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am so tired. I did not see what happened. He was right here. I'm sure he tornadoed this way. I didn't. My brain did not calculate or see that. I mean, I knew he was gonna tornado backwards, but my brain just did not see it. I'm so tired. It did not compute. And I'm like, did he disappear? He's not dead. What happened? Gosh, dude, don't play this game when you're tired. It's like, there's way too much to keep track of, bro. I know that, like, oh man, you suck, dude. You try filming a video 2 days no sleep when you're old. When you're young, no sleep is easy. I used to stay up like 96 hours and playing Diablo 2. Oh, he's up here. He's like right there. I don't push this. Maybe I do a little bit. Just a little bit. Just grab some souls. Alright. Let's go get some farm. And yeah, we're at 7.7k. I'm aware. Oh, Mo and Krill was burrowing towards us the whole time. I was like, what is that grinding noise? It's like Mo and Krill's like, donut, donut. Is he coming? I have crack. I'm not too afraid of Mo and Krill. He does that 100 to 0 us with his ultimate. Alright, because he's building tank. He's building gun tank. Let's see. Yeah, we're alright. We're fine. We don't have item slots, so we're gonna have to sell our gun items early. It sucks, but that's it. That's what it is like. Close quarters. Goodbye. Hello, Boundless. There we go. Cool, right? I know. It's very cool. Got yellow lane. Oh, heartburn. Dude, I'm gonna gag. So much heartburn. Alright, so we can throw skulls down here. And that'll chew those guys up while we go jungle. And we'll come back. Alright, cool. We have our ult. We need to cast it. We need to have it pumping down a lane. We really do. We need to get on that immediately. We're going to go ahead and do that now. It's not the best spot. People can come smash that, but that's partially... Like, it wastes their time. And they don't really get much for it. So, yeah. It also puts them out of position a bit. Really depends.
I'm going to need a helping hand.
Alright, we started leveling Grasping Hands. We got 2 levels into it now. Alright, trying to get an aerial view. I'm going to grab this movement It's gonna be really helpful if we don't get chain stunned or whatever. No! Damn it. He got it. He got that shit. He's coming after me, isn't he?
You
Crack?
should never cross the
Have
dead.
fun. Yep, there you go. You got cracked. And now we leave. See you. See you, Monica. Well, I said it would happen earlier in the video, and it did.
You are a door.
And again, if I used advanced movement tech, I would have got there way sooner and would have got that shit from them, but whatever. What can you do? It's just movement. It's just Mo and Krill. It's just the one character I know the best. No, I know all the characters the best. I play random, so. On my main, this is not... The Swole Benji account is not my main account, guys. It is not. It is my YouTuber account, okay? Oh, man, heartburn. Heartburn, heartburn, heartburn. Okay, let's kill this guy. Oh, lots of jungle. There's jungle and green. Well, we can go ahead and chew this thing up. There we go.
Pull back.
All right, I'm gonna use this to jungle because why
The
not?
dead demand justice.
Because we're about to get. Once we get Echo Shard, we could just double jar these guys, no problem. Yeah, and they'll beat that up. I don't need to stay. All right, and we're gonna have to sell another gun item because we still have yet to take another walker at 32 minutes. Oh, jeez, man.
If they get close, kill them.
Well, might as well farm these. Might as well farm this jungle too. I'm at 43k at 33 minutes, so I'm doing pretty good on farm. Doing all right. Is the silver not grabbing yellow farm? I guess I'll soak. All right. I'll just soak it. Why not?
Skulls.
She's only at 30k at 33 minutes. She's a little behind. All right, I have one kill, by the way. Yeah, we have a big lead on the entire enemy team. I'm gonna get rid of opening rounds now. I know it feels like we just bought it, but dude, when you don't have walkers, this is what you have to do. You have to sell your gun out, and the gun items are whatever. They're just temporary to help us farm. It's fine.
Sentries up.
All right. Okay. You know what?
I will strike.
We're gonna go ahead and make a base of operations here, because there's some fights going on nearby.
Cross the line if you dare.
Alright, we got double jar coming out. Let's see if we can get them. Sick 'em jars. The jars are not they're on me, but they're not like sticking. There's a Mo and Krill that got hit by ghouls. There's a lot happening. But yeah, my skulls did not latch onto Mirage. Even though I hit them with my left click, they didn't stick to them. And that's okay, it's whatever. Alright, there is, dude, they have this whole angle, the enemy. Alright. Ghouls are kind of running around all over the place. We're working now towards Infuser. Infuser's our brawl item. It lets us lifesteal against people that don't have soul burn, spirit burn. He just wasted his grab. There we go. We got double jar. Double jar on robot. So we're going to back, and the jars might eat his ass, but the enemy Mina ulted, so I already backed for that. Okay, let's see. Where'd they go? Oh, they left. Alright. Well. Oh yeah, by the way, the Bebop is 10 and 4. Oh man. 10-4, little buddy. Oh, someone is in here. They just did the sinner sacrifice. He's just fighting. Okay, there those. Oh, yeah, they're up there. They just got the movement buff right before I was about to get it. They're just one step ahead of me. What happens if you don't sleep? It's really what happens. I need to sell another gun item because it's 35 minutes and we still don't have a blocker. Alright. So yeah, we're going to have to get rid of good old intensifying magazine, and that's going to give us Infuser. Infuser, again, is our brawl item. We just activate it when we have skulls biting somebody. It'll heal us to full very fast. They're doing soul jar, soul urn. At this point, our gun damage is very weak. We just use it to latch the skulls onto things. It's still good for like creep wave, but not so much jungle. We have to rely now on double jars. Which is fine. Double jar can clear heavy camps.
See Bebop.
Alright, do I push green since everyone's kind of preoccupied? I can put this here.
Channeling the dead.
There we go. Yeah, and then I'll push green while ghouls push blue. Yeah, everyone's accounted for on the map, and they're all far away. Mina's middle though, but I mean it's Mina. She's 35k. I'm 48k. I can't fight her because she's a sky character. She's like an aerial, you know, vampire lady, whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and just push and get a damn item slot because we have one more gun item to sell. They're gonna start rotating here. Mirage might teleport, by the way. That's okay, because we're going to jar into Echo Shard jar, and we're going to hold left click, and we're going to get lava here. It's okay, because this is going down fast. And there it is. Yep. And what is that? That's Mirage. Told you. Now we're just going to crack the escape route, and then leave. And boost. And there we go. We did it. And Mina's stuck fighting the ghouls in middle. So now we can get our next item. We're working towards escalating exposure. The resistance is nice. I'm gonna go soak Drifter with Drifter here. There we go. No jungle. All right. Go ahead and get these bozos. Knock them out. There we go. Escalating exposure acquired. 53,000 at 37 minutes. Our farm is very good. Let's dive the Mina. She's going to escape. All right. See you later, losers. Ult me, ult me. There you go. All right. Well, I didn't eat too much damage from that, but I'm not catching her. There's. Oh, they were doing mid loss. Look at that. Yeah, let's back up. Get ready for the damn siege.
We need to prepare our defenses.
Pull back.
Maybe we fight Mirage. We have our kit. We can literally just go fight him, especially if he pushes like right now.
Animating defenses. Refreshing.
Dude, he just walks away. The skulls are fighting the freaking jungle creeps. Well, whatever. We tried. It was an okay engage. If the skulls don't latch onto your target, it sucks, man. It's like, ugh. Bone Krill, eating a ghoul. All right, well, Mirage is just unwavering. Let's go round 2. I got my, oh, he's got an Apollo with him now. I got a silver with me. Let's see how this plays.
See Krill.
Animating.
Yeah. See what y'all do about that. Oh yeah, chop up all the skulls. Does anyone have Ricochet? Yes, Mirage has freaking Ricochet. Of course he does. That's fine. Alright. Oh, Mo and Krill rotated. There was still a skull that bit Apollo for some reason over there. Alright, well, we'll just soak this real quick.
Do your thing, boys.
Headed to Greenwich.
Headed to Greenwich, I am... What is this character's name? Rem. I am Rem. That's how tired I am. I forgot Rem's name.
Want to see that again?
Alright. Kill the minions. Yes. Big, fast, powerful jungle. Oh, uh-oh. Who's that? Man, I'm so tired I didn't look. Is that Calico? Calico would just follow me in cat form and kill me if she knew what she was doing. This is not good. I don't know. Oh, that's Bebop ult. There we go. We got a kill there. We killed Bebop. We're getting ulted by the Mina. It's fine. Again, we can't get her right now. We're gonna go get Spirit Burn.
Pull back.
Alright. What do we got going on? Yeah, Spirit Burn. Spirit Burn, we're getting rid of Titanic Mag for Spirit Burn. And then Witchmail's next. We just need an item slot. We're out of item slots. Oh, man. At 40 minutes, we still don't have a walker down. This is bad.
Sentries up.
There we go. Spirit burning a few of them there. Nice, nice. You know, we're gonna wait. Just throwing jars at them is stupid because they'll break them immediately, right? So we're gonna go ahead and throw a crack, jar, and then we're gonna go after Apollo, and we're gonna pop Infuser. We're gonna get it on Mo and Krill. He was ulting the wrong person. Oh, he got canceled. Fighting Apollo, he's ulting. He's dead.
For your pitiful lives.
Okay, we're just gonna fly up and give Mina a kiss.
Second score.
Where did she go? She's in front of me.
I
Yeah,
see
there she
the
is.
enemy.
I got some friends who would love to say hi.
Alright. Even though we're wounded,
Play.
Grill.
got an Infuser. There we go. We got skulls on her.
Want to see that again?
Yeah, pop that soul burn. She's gonna run out of oh, dude! I can't get up there. Oh, burn! Did we get her? She, oh yeah, we got, Rejuvenator. So we did kill her, but Rejuvenator brought her back. That's fine. I'll take that as a win.
Animating defensive.
Alright, cool. Here, let's get some gravestones out here.
Felt.
Start pushing a lane.
I see the enemy.
Cool. We're gonna refresh her, get our gravestone back so we can start pushing blue as well. There we go. We got a gravestone in yellow and one on blue. Calico, can I fight her? I don't know, let's try it. Okay, let's not. I mean, we have a crack, we can leave. We're cracked, they're cracked. They didn't step on it. But it is like a line, it's like, do not cross. Oh, he's hit. Yeah, he did try to cross it. You see that immobilize that pop up? That popped up? I can't even speak, I'm so tired. Holy. Alright, we need to get Witchmail so we can frickin' start just spamming spells. Alright. I need my skulls to latch onto me so I can, like, carry them around like a purse or something. Alright. There's a lot going on in the middle right now. We got ghouls pushing yellow, Apollo pushing green. Maybe we go fight Apollo. Ooh, Bebop ult. Just walk away from that, guys. He's gonna...
Sweet Rem, thank you for your aid.
Rem attached to us, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go green. Go fight Apollo. He's at 48k. I'm at 64k. I think I could fight him. I think if I catch him, if I just catch his ass, he might be arrogant. Yeah. There we go. We got him. Get him. All right, we infuse. We're gonna gravestone. Oh, there's a Mirage here too. Damn. Yeah, we almost got him. Oh, come on, get his ass. Got him. We just have to play safe. Round corners. I don't know where Mirage went. Oh, there's Mode Grill Bug. Get out. Dude, there was 3 people there. We got Apollo though. We took his ass out. We're 3-0. I know we haven't killed much, but damn. Alright, we really need Witchmail.
The bones will protect us.
Alright. The skulls will eat. We can summon them over here. Fine. Yes. Munch them. Devour. Kill the candlestick men. We're at 12k. 12k souls unspent.
The urn has been dropped.
We're gonna have to sell like Fortitude. Alright, I don't know what... Dude, I was looking off into space. I wasn't even paying attention to the game just now. We really need to push middle. They have 2 dead. Oh, mid buff spawned. Let's go get the spell one. Damn it. Mina, does Mina follow me? Mina, nope, Calico got it. Nope. And then Silver maybe got the other one. I don't know. It's hard. You can't really tell.
Has arrived.
Are they gonna go do mid boss again? I don't know. Alright, well, we're just gonna put Gravestone here.
Channeling the dead.
And maybe that pushes mid a bit.
The
Probably
spirit
not.
urn is waiting to be claimed.
There we go. Eat up, friends. Alright. Cool. I have so much heartburn. I can't even focus anymore. I'm so damn tired. Bebop gonna ult right here. There's also Mina ulting. It tickles. It's okay. That was 300 damage with 3 bats. I don't know damage back. Oh, he's going for me. Yeah, no. Get his ass.
Hit anyone who gets close.
Alright.
Without your help,
The skulls are eating. Let's see, what do we do here? Do a refresher.
Death is coming.
I am slightly wounded. I need to get my skulls on somebody and then pop my freaking you-know-what. Yeah. And pop infuser. Eat them, guys. Come on. Here, eat Mina. Swap targets to Mina. There we go. Skulls on Mina now. Her little rinky-dink pistol's gonna have trouble getting them all off of her. Except she still got them off. Okay, we really need to go. Oh, there's Calico. There's no catching that. She's gone. Or Ava, you know, the cat form of Calico. Okay, we have all these souls. I need to sell. I just need to get rid of Fortitude. Get Witchmail. And, dude, I really need Colossus for the tankiness. But I can't spare Stamina Master. I kind of have to, don't I? No, we gotta push middle. We gotta get it down. Maybe if I just backdoor it. Look, I've actually never tried this as Graves. To just, I know it's going to be resistant, right? I know it's going to be resistant. They're probably doing mid-boss right now. Like, they're probably, I hear someone meleeing. Probably doing mid-boss. It's going to be resistant. Can my skulls eat it if it's resistant? This is a trial. I'm just going to backdoor this shit.
The dead lend their aid. The bones will protect us. I'm all alone. What can go wrong?
Like, I want my, here comes Calico. Alright, we're going to put some cracks down. I'm going to pop Infuser. We got it, Damn, man. Oh, shit. They're all going to collapse on me, though. Can I rails out of here? Boost, boost, boost. Oh, ho, ho. Big play. We know it works. I've never done that. I've never done that as Graves. But look at that. We just earned our damn Colossus. We got our full items, full actives. Huh. Yeah. Alright, get his ass. Come on, Skulls. Eat him. Look at that. Big damage. Oh, no. I'm tanky, though. Oh, she stepped on the crack. Step on another crack. Ooh, double crack. Yep, she's dead. Big plays. Big Graves plays. Alright. We have Gravestone. We can push green. Drifter, is he going to be able to fight Bebop? I don't know, but I'm going to go help anyway. It's Bebop. Bebop can be deceptively strong. If he ults and I throw skulls on him, he's dead. That's what's funny about it, Bebop. Alright, I don't see Bebop anywhere. Unfortunate. Damn, these are some beefy minions. They're getting a little big for their britches. Okay. Oh, I've got so much heartburn. I like need to vomit or something. Okay, we're gonna sell. We have to sell Stamina Master now. It really sucks to sell Stamina Master, but we need Cheat Death. We're doing mid-boss. Okay, goodbye Stamina Master.
I'm just kidding. I don't
We cannot put, dude. We can't do anything about them doing mid-boss. Everyone's just spread out right now. Like, I can throw skulls down there and it'll chew them up, but I ain't getting there in time, and then they'll just turn and kill me. It's fine, we just have to kill them twice. I'm at 78,000 souls at 49 minutes. You know what? Let's set up a defense. And my team will not support me here. This is all us. Let's go, ghouls. Go get them. March down middle. Weaken them. Yes. Go forth. Alright. Let's see how much damage these ghouls can do. Ooh, yeah, hit the Calico. Remember, they can see your gravestones on the minimap. They know I'm in here. Or they know... Come on in. Come on in, partner. We're gonna go ahead and infuse that. We're gonna go... Oh, yeah, he's dead. Yep. He's coming back, though. He blew his ass up. It's like bait. It's just free. It's just so free. Well, that's one of their rejuves down. Because they just... Oh, we gotta go in here and smash the gravestones. Oh, I'm blowing up. What happened? What happened to Dude, I wish Drifter would get fed so he can go kill everybody. But it's not happening. I don't know what to do. How do I help Drifter?
Pull back.
Pull back. Pull back.
Hit anyone who gets
Oh, dude, she went beyond the crack. Uh-oh. We're gonna just pop our defenses? Oh no, the ricochet just killed all of my skulls. My beautiful babies. How dare you? Can we just fight him? You know, I don't have any stamina anymore. Also Calico with the spread shots. Okay, we just go around and... Nah, get your ass out of here. Damn it. I didn't crack in time. She's way too fast in Ava form. We ain't catching that. Alright. We got Mo and Krill though. We gotta fight.
Want to see that again?
Is that gonna stick? No. I got one skull on him. The rest of the skulls are over here chewing up minions. Alright, I guess I just go in. I am pretty tanky now. I didn't mean to pop Infuser this early. I'm getting grabbed, that's okay. He didn't put a bomb on me. Look at this, we're full Necromancer mode. Check us out. We look freaking cool as hell. There we go. We got jars on Apollo. Or skulls on Apollo. He's getting chewed up. He might die. He might. He's dead. He's gonna die here, right? Boom! Yeah! They ate him. Apollo for lunch.
Piling up.
The Funk God. And then they even took a bite out of Mina. Look at that. Here's some bait. Yeah, parry. Uh-oh, did you melee that? What are y'all doing? Yeah, you wanna take this out? Oh yeah. We got crack going now. We got a whole bunch of stuff going down right now. Fortunately, I have no stamina. Alright. Skulls. I'm gonna cheat death here. We're gonna lead them away. Dude, they're all on me. I have no stamina. Ball bounce. Ball. Alright, so I'm pretty much a tank at this point. There was no one there to really fight them, and we're not gonna 1v5 the whole enemy team, but we did get Apollo, and we did stall them out for quite a bit. But yeah, we can't just stay in a fight. I wasn't looking at the minimap, but our team was just not there. Like, no one was there to fight. Oh, whatever. Okay, so that's our first death. I know we technically died twice because of cheat death, but yeah, I think they just win now. I think they just win. Maybe. I'm dead for 50 whole seconds. I got a bunch of souls. I can get Juggernaut. Because I was getting slowed there. That'll help a little bit. Slow down the fire rate. A tiny amount. Oh, so much harder. About ready for this to be over, to be honest. Like, this ain't happening. Look at the soul diff, right? They're beating us on souls. They're beating us on kills, but I have 83,000. No one's close. I mean, maybe Mirage is like 13k away from catching up to me, right? But like, no one on my team is above 60k. Like, we have a 49k Abrams at 54 minutes, man. It's just, Like, I want to show off Graves and show off the build, and I've shown you how cool it is, right, and how it works. Alright, we're up in 3 seconds. We can go ahead and make some plays here. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Probably nothing, because it's literally, like, it's too late. Jar, grave, crack, refresher, jar, grave, crack, infuser, and then Colossus. Alright. And then try to go tickle people with left click so that the skulls eat them, but they get ricocheted, and now they're all dead. Alright. Here we go. We actually got a kill there. We killed the freaking ricochet guy. We're gonna crack. We're gonna jar. We're gonna jar again after... we do have Infuser again. Okay, there's an Apollo, and he's running. Apollo's running. Just walk past him. There you go. Our skulls... We just walked past them. Our skulls were like, hey. We're gonna crack. We're gonna jar. We're gonna grow big here to slow everything in the vicinity. He's gonna ult. He's dead.
Good job.
Look at that. We actually turned it around. Someone just got that buff over there, though. How did I notice that? It must have been Calico. Where's the Calico? It's those damn Calico. Look at that. Mina's attacking us.
Need help on grenade.
They're getting mid-boss instead of pushing objectives. They have 3 alive. It's kind of oh, here comes Mo and Krill. I got a crack. You can't pass it. You're not allowed. That's the rules. I drew a line in the sand, and you have to wait. You have to wait to pass it. Alright. We can throw skulls down here. Woo! Eat them. Here, let's get us. I don't know why I put that there, but hey, let's see what happens. There we go. We don't all need to be here. This is like initiator level stupid. Everyone huddles around the damn mid-boss. I was only down there because I thought the enemy would jump us. Alright, Silver. Werewolf versus Vampire. Vampire usually wins.
The bones will protect us.
Alright. We're pretty beefy right now. We have Cheat Death. We have, Rejuvenator. No, dude, everyone's chasing the Mirage. He's gonna teleport away. I am stupidly riding the rails. They can knock me off of this. I'm kind of far, though. Alright, I don't have Stamina Master, so I can't really just outmaneuver. They got him, but I was trying to cut him off over here. Alright. We're at 57. Dude, I am sorry to have you watch a 57-minute long video. I really am, but hey. I hope you're learning how Graves works, how she plays, how to play her, how to make her skulls work. I guess we'll farm permanent stat boosts for a little while before Rem terrorizes the whole map and steals them all. Like he does. Hey Jar, eat that guy. There we go. The skulls are hungry. Dude, I bet, when they start selling skins for this game, there's gonna be skins for abilities, and there's gonna be like stupid funny skins for the floating skulls. I know that's gonna be a thing. Alright. We need to go to their jungle. No, dude, is Rem in trouble? Rem! Yeah, he's in trouble, because he's getting ulted. Except Rem's okay. Rem ulted back. I'm gonna crack the ground. And Lord, and Infuser, and Tank Mode, and yeah, have fun, guys. My army's here. Hope you're ready. They're getting chewed up, but they're tanky. Like, oh, yeah, we got the assist on Bebop.
The wolf preys on our enemy.
Hello, Apollo. What shall we do with you?
Who said I was
Yeah,
finished?
have another Gravestone. Alright guys, we got ghouls. Ghouls for days. Double stack on the ghouls. Let's go.
Skulls. Want to see that again?
Alright, we got cracks, we got skulls eating the base. Chewing up those defenses, they're both gone. Big effective damage. Oh, here comes, oh, I thought that was Calico about to come out of an ult. Can I jar up there? No, I missed. Didn't throw it hard enough. Just barely, huh? Right.
Ready to use it again.
Oh yeah, let's chew these up with our skulls. There we go. We're just gonna play it safe, kind of play in the back. It's okay. We got ghouls. We're silenced. We're getting hit by a lot of hits right now. Oh, she's coming down. Let's see what she does here. I need to get an infuser hit.
Staying out here.
So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go jungle and heal off of that instead. I don't need to be in there right now. There's nothing really for me to do. Yeah, we'll just infuser, and then this will heal me up. There we go. Except it's not healing me that much because it's not a hero. Whatever. It normally heals way more. You have to just trust me. It normally heals way more. Alright, see some ghouls on this angle.
The ritual must continue.
Let's just get some skulls floating out. We got a crack on the ground. User? Get tanky. She's ulting. Calico ult. Beware. Oh no, you're meleeing me? You think I'm nervous from that? There's no way we get skulls up on that Bebop at the moment. Wait, what? Huh? Did someone backdoor us? Dude, we were winning at the end. Did the minions get it? What? Someone had to backdoor us. What the hell? We're at their base, like killing them and beating them up. I know I dicked around. Okay, I don't care. I don't care if I lose. Whatever. I just wanted to show off how Graves works. Okay, key player, most player damage, most souls. I think that's all we care about, okay? We would have got most objective damage, but we didn't really push too hard at the end there. I mean, Mirage, he was probably, yeah. He teleported to our base and probably, like, shot it. I'm not gonna wait for the replay. That would be silly. But, yeah. Totally winnable game. Just, dude, I have no sleep. I have been up 2 days. Anyway, so yeah, that's Graves. Graves is very easy to play, very fun to play. Early game can be stressful, but after early game, you jungle and farm so fast. I didn't even get to show you how, like, you can do medium camps with double jars once you get, Echo Shard. You can just toss 2 jars into a medium camp and walk away from it, and the skulls will eat everything. You don't have to sit there and, you know, hold left click on them anymore. And you just run around the whole map farming everything, but, you know, there was just constant fighting. It was pretty wild match. I think it was kind of funny. But yeah, that's it. Listen, lads, I have no friends, no life, no family, no obligations. All I do is play video games and do YouTube. So I read every single comment. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything at all, I will read your comment. And if it wasn't already answered in the video, I will answer your comment. So with that said, I'm going to ask of you now to click the video on the right side of your screen. And if you don't, then the next time you go to McDonald's and order a McChicken, you're going to get a bone in your McChicken.